Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm just floating around the garden, checking out on the trees, and looky, these are the last of the white sapotes on this tree. There's 7 white sapotes here at Fruitopia, and this tree and 2 others have still got some fruit, but not much. So even though we're having a lot of cold and wet conditions, now that we're almost in midwinter, it's still beautiful. Even if we're not in the tropics, we get that tropical look and feel, and the tropical fruit to go with it. There was one viewer yesterday who asked me, why don't I just move to the tropics and get it done, over and done with, instead of mucking around here in Melbourne. And you can go and check out the response I gave him. It's like, dude, you're not getting it. You're not getting it. This is all about helping people who are in the cooler climates, such as I am. Realize that you don't have to be in the tropics to grow tropical fruit. That's the whole purpose of the channel. So thanks to you for bringing this up. There's another white sapote left on this one here. This is the vista, and I told him the purpose is to help people, or to realize that you don't have to be in the tropics, right? It's as simple as that. It's not about, oh, it's so hard. It's so hard, I can't do this. Oh, maybe I should find another way, like move into the tropics. No, that's not what the channel is about. This channel is about not having to move. Not having to move. Doing what most people aren't doing because they don't know. No one has told them. They haven't tried. Right? This is the Indian white guava, another tropical tree, which people can't believe that can grow here in a cooler climate. Yep, you sure can. Just like the white sapote. You don't have to move. Look. Abundant white guavas. Look at this. I'm surrounded by tropical fruit trees. I don't know how much more clearer I can be. And now? Let's grab a white guava. Oh, this is a big fat one. Check it out. Oh my God. Look at that. Hang on. Look at that. Look at that fatty. I didn't go to the tropics to get it. I grew it in my own garden, here in the cool, temperate climate of Melbourne, Australia. Look at the size of this white guava. Let's have a bite. Wow. Fully ripe. Right? This has to be the largest one I've ever grown in the 7 years or 8 years that I've had this tree. Of course, I'm not going to go to the tropics to grow it. I'm going to do it all right here. And so can you. And there's the custard apple, another tropical favorite. Wow. Yummy. Yes, these are a little harder to grow down here. Okay, it gets a little harder with custard apples and mangoes and papayas, but we're doing it, guys. We're trying to get there and do it, right? Don't give up. That's what the channel is about. It's about what I keep saying over and over and over. Pushing the boundaries. There's no challenge in growing tropical fruit in the tropics. Duh. Passion fruit in the middle of winter, on its way. Look. Giant sized pomelo, as big as a child's head. Look at it, next to this giant white guava. Look at the size of it. Can you see that? This is a massive guava in my hand. Massive. And yet, look at the pomelo. That'll be ready in August. This is a very sweet variety from Vietnam. Nam Roi. Doing just fine. Just fine. And to give the papaya a better chance to stay alive through winter, I took off these flowers that were coming on him. See how I took them off? So the energy can go to staying alive. Staying alive, not flowering. We don't want the very cold sensitive papaya to focus on fruiting. You kidding me? With temperatures down to 2 and 3 Celsius every night, we want the attention to go to staying alive. And that's what I do, guys. Remove the flowers. Same with this papaya. By the way, for our friends abroad, papaya is called pawpaw in Australia. Don't ask me why. See how I removed the flowers? There's a big one there. Look at that. To keep it alive. That's how we do it in the cooler part of the world. Panama berry or Jamaica berry still holding on to its dear life. This is even more sensitive than the papaya and the mango. And so far so good, guys. The stem is still green all the way to the top, all the way. That's what you want. Green all the way. And it's 2 meters and looking pretty good. See that? Panama berry. Extremely cold sensitive. I planted 2 of them. This one is not doing as well. So guys, when you're doing your experimenting, planting 2s, not 1s. There you go. See, this one is not green. Well, it's green on one side, but the other side is brown. That's not a good sign. See that compared to the other one? And then it's green all the way down. Who knows, the other one might make it, and this one might not. It's struggling to bring out new leaves. It's a struggle. But, well, the only way to find out is experimenting. Last year I had these in the backyard, they died in July. Well, we'll see what happens this July. So far, this one looks like it's going to hit the bucket. But the other one is doing much better. 2 of them. Do your experiments in 2s, or if possible, 4s and 8s and 16s. Black sapote, chocolate pudding fruit. The only one on this tree, coming along nicely. Not expecting much from this one fruit, but it's a good sign that the tree in this location is happy. It's looking really, really good. These aren't as hard to grow as the others I showed you. This is relatively easy. Still enjoying my white guava as we go along. Right? Black sapote, standing at 2.5 meters in ground. These are all in ground I'm showing you, by the way. Not in pots or in protected locations. They're fending for themselves in the 5 months of Melbourne's unforgiving winter. Okay? Thanks for reminding me to make another video on this topic. Tropical limes from the West Indies. This is the West Indies lime, or key lime. Doing really good. Look at the green. How happy it is. At 2.5 meters. Seriously, guys, you can do it right here in our cool climate. Suriname cherry, still flowering. It's been flowering now for 4 weeks, but not setting any fruit. Pretty, but we want some fruit, right? Hopefully we'll get some as we enter the coldest time of the year here in Melbourne. It's going gangbusters with flowers. And of course the bananas. Yep, we get bananas in Melbourne in winter. Go and have a look at my previous videos. We've already harvested 3 racks in the last 6 weeks. And we have 3 more racks that we're going to harvest over the next 6 weeks. So that's 6 racks during winter. Coming down. Don't let them fool you with their nonsense that it can't be done. Mango, mango, mango. Look at the health of this mango. Huh? You won't see a healthier mango than this in the tropics. I guarantee you. 100%. Perfection. On every leaf. No protection, overhead protection. No side protection from the front. And yet, here we are with only 14 or 15 Celsius today. And 5 or 4 Celsius overnight. And those temperatures, guys, run for 5 months. Between May and September. Yep, 5 months. And look. Look at that. How close do you want to get? It's going to start flowering soon. These usually flower. This is the Glen mango. These usually flower sometime in winter, but they are bought because it's too cold. And then they try again in spring, and that's when the fruit sets. So thankfully we get 2 chances in Melbourne for fruit set, winter and spring. Thank you very much. Yeah, it is cold. Brrr, freezing. But guys, what I've just shown you goes beyond reason. This is a tropical coffee plant. Look at it. Look how happy it looks. There's not one leaf, not even one, that's had cold damage. You can't have a better looking coffee tree than this. And I'm not bragging. It's a fact. Because I've been to the tropics countless times and I've seen their coffee plants and their mango trees and their sour sops and their, what do you call it? Star apples. And they don't look any better than this. I guarantee you. Guaranteed. It's just a lot warmer there. Much warmer. See that? Okay. So the channel is all about informing people, growers, of what's possible in the cooler climates. It's not about giving up and going to Queensland. Because where's the challenge in that? Huh? Where? So yeah, I'm gonna keep making these videos again and again, over and over, until the message gets out there, and then everyone will know what's possible. There's another banana rack, ready to come down. Wow, this was the sweetest white guava I've ever had. And a large one too, a beauty. There's the ice cream bean, guys, in its full glory, in full sun. Beautiful, isn't it? Majestic. I almost, I thought I was going to lose it during our storm 2 weeks ago. Wow. Loaded with beans. We've already gone through like 30, 40 beans. And so can you, if you grow your own ice cream bean tree. It's not perfect, guys. Never is. But it's a lot better than the ignorant message from many people that it's not possible. Yep. A very different message is what I bring. And more pomelos. So not only white sapote and black sapote, right? But green sapote too, and other rare sapotes. Check it out. All in ground. Unprotected, with 5 months of Melbourne cold winter. Any questions? And we have the lychee as well, of course, in ground with new growth. And the longan. These are younger, much younger plants, but doing wonderful in ground. And tangelos, unlimited citrus, all year round. And by the way, they do have problems with citrus in many parts of the tropics, just for your information. Not a problem here at all. Cherry moya, related to custard apple. Annona. Pinkerton avocado. grapefruit by the box. Tahitian limes. Yep, we've got another lime tree. Endless limes. Some years we have hundreds. More citrus than you could even dream of being in the tropics. I've already stripped this tree twice of oranges, and yet look, it's packed. Macadamia nuts or Australian nut. Yep, for real. This is not a photoshopped. This is here in Melbourne, Australia. More macadamia coming for next season. That's how they look when they're young, in clusters. Starfruit tree, carambola. Tall as me, right? More citrus, more guavas. This is the pink variety, coming in August. Look at that, look how healthy it is. Huh? There's hundreds of pink guavas here, a forest of them. So share that with your tropical buddies. And tell them why I should be relocating. Are you kidding me or what? And last but not least, guys, of course, our avocado collection here in Melbourne. At Fruitopia, of course. I'm hoping to see a lot more Fruitopias grow avocados and mangoes and lychees and lychees, whatever you want to call it, and longans and starfruit, carambola, and tropical cherries here. There's a lot more of us down here than up there. So if there was 1,000 of us doing this here in Melbourne, well, guess what? It would be, the perception would be so different of this wonderful, beautiful city. More mandarins. Amazing. And more oranges. I think someone else should be relocating down to Melbourne, if anything. And we're gonna wrap it up here at the sugarcane farm. Yeah, also in Melbourne. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this reminder again. I do this every year on why well, we should let more people know about the potential to grow an unlimited amount of tropical fruit here in a temperate climate. Thanks for watching. See you all from the next video.